It's hard to forget the story of those horses packed into a trailer that overturned on the interstate last month. Tonight, the Channel 4i team knows what happened to them next. We've learned the horses went on to a slaughterhouse, their intended destination, but several of the animals were too badly injured even for that. The I-Team's Nancy Amons has dug up new details.
Well, we found out the horses were bound for a slaughterhouse in Mexico. Horse advocates say some of them must have suffered during that 20-hour drive to the border, given their injuries. To horse lovers, it's one more reason why they feel horses should not be exported for slaughter in the first place.
This horse will never be on anyone's dinner table.
Peggy Kuhn dearly loves Izzy. She's a 6-year-old Tennessee walking horse from champion bloodlines. Izzy was about to be sold to a kill buyer. That means she was headed to a slaughterhouse when Peggy bought her 3 years ago. Come on. She rescued Lily, too.
She would go for a lot of money at a kill buyer.
Horse slaughter and the export of horse flesh is an industry you may not have heard much about before last month. That's when a livestock truck from Lebanon overturned on I-40. At first, the owner of Three Angels Farm, Dorian Ayache, denied that his horses were headed for a border town slaughterhouse. But now Channel 4 has obtained documents that show for the first time in black and white the fate that lie ahead for Ayache's horses. This invoice shows that 2 days after the horse wreck, Ayache's trailer arrived at the Mexican border loaded with 34 live horses. They sold to a meat packer for 37 cents a pound. $11,100. But not all the horses were accepted. These are rejection records from the Mexican government. They show that 4 of Ayache's horses were not even allowed into the country because of their leg and eye injuries. We don't know if the horses were hurt in the wreck and traveled 1,200 miles in pain, or if they were hurt after the wreck.
Let me see if I can get on.
It's something Peggy Kuhn hates to think about.
They don't have a heart. They don't get to know a horse. They buy them in huge quantities to make money, to transport. I can't understand it.
Now, we were told after the wreck last month that a vet said the horses were well enough to travel. We don't know if that was Ayache's vet or someone else. Now, I called Dorian Ayache this afternoon to ask him what happened to those rejected horses. He said he didn't want to talk to me and asked me not to call again. Tom?